I have this 1980 Washington quarter proof that I acquired on my buy trip. I think I paid $3 for it. I featured it in a video talking about the difference between proofs and business strikes, and somebody messaged me and wanted to buy it, so $3 in. I think I sold it for $11, so hey, not bad. Profit's a profit. I also have these 2 medallions that were sent to me by my follower and Patreon, Ari. And Ari, thank you for sending me the challenge coins and these medallions. You wanted to know what these are worth, so I'm looking them up right now. I found this one already. This one's worth 20 bucks. I'm gonna offer her 11. This one I gotta look up. So if you ever wanna look a coin up, it's not hard, it's just time consuming. It's something that anybody can do at home. There's really no reason to get a middleman like me involved if you're not trying to sell. So what I'm gonna do to look these coins up, I simply typed in what's on the coin, what's up here on the obverse into Google. In fact, Google auto-filled it for me and I completed it with, I just typed in the motto that's on the top of the coin, and then I typed in the word medallion, and 1 click and I found it. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this. I'm gonna just type in the motto up here. I'm gonna type in medallion. I bet I'll find it right away. It's worth 10 bucks. So any minute, I have a large Beanie Baby collection coming in here for an appraisal. I'm not going to buy them. I already know what I'm gonna tell the lady, but I'm kind of excited to see this, and it's gonna be great content. So she should be here any minute. And while I'm waiting for this lady, I'm gonna quickly make a TikTok and see if I can't sell some of these coins that I just acquired. So going over this, these are all the coins I bought for $1,100 plus that gold ring, which I'm gonna scrap. It's mostly modern stuff here. There's nothing earlier than the 1960s. Most of these aren't terribly expensive, but a couple of these are worth between $50 and $100. I think the pennies, I'm not planning on keeping them for long, but I think pennies are a good investment if you're trying to be a coin collector, because they're gonna cancel the penny pretty soon, and when they do, pennies are gonna go way up in value. So stuff like this is actually premium stuff if you're looking to invest in coins and hold them for a while. These are all modern, but they're all graded red. When they grade pennies, you want it to say red. That's the finest example of a penny when they turn red. So this right here, if only it was a 70, it said proof 69 out of 70, so 69 points out of 70. But it's a deep cameo, meaning you can see it like a mirror up to 18 inches out. My dad discovered deep cameos, as we have covered. It's like these dimes. I mean, they're silver, but not terribly expensive. A couple of these halves are worth some money. This one right here is a proof 70 deep cameo. This is the nicest kind of half dollar you can possibly have. This is worth probably about 75 bucks. This pleases me though, because it's gonna keep Juliet busy for a while on eBay. It's great for my eBay store. It'll get me plenty of eyes, and I needed a large coin collection like this. Because I've got my coin collection here in the cases, and these are nice coins, my personal collection. But if I listed these on TikTok or Instagram, I'd sell all these like right away, and then I wouldn't have any cool coins for the shop. I just hope that I get a bunch more of these and I can just build up my inventory to be huge, because it's kind of sparse in here. So we got some Beanie Babies here. All right, well, they gave me $25, so that was weird. I've never had anyone have a problem with being on camera, like the fact that I'm recording stuff, or like want to get like argumentative with me about it. So basically she showed me 5 Beanie Babies, and I estimated in a collector market it's worth about $350, but because nobody's buying Beanie Babies, it's worth next to nothing. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised. That's never happened before. No one has ever told me, I don't want to be on camera, turn it off. I just sold these. I got 45 for the 3. I paid $7 for each note. I bought these on my buy trip. 53 is a common year, so even though it looks like it might be old and cool, I mean, it's pretty circulated and worn. This one's 34. This one's a little bit better. I've got a silver mystery box going out. I sold one for $250. Here's what a $250 silver mystery box looks like. So I added some world coins from my buy trip that are mixed amounts of silver. These Canadian ones I think are 80%. Couldn't tell you on this one, but they're silver, so it's some silver junk for somebody. And then we've got a 2020 Britannia proof, a 2-ounce lion head stacker, highly collectible, a 1985 Libertad from Mexico, a 10 Commandments 1-ounce piece of silver that I bought back in 2011, I think. And then the Somali wildlife shilling. This is also very collectible. So I'm sending them, well, these are all premium pieces of silver because of their collectability. They're paying about $43 an ounce, but this, like I said, this is good stuff. They also get a Pawn Man button. Well, good news, I sold the Salvador Dali spoon. I didn't get nearly as much as I wanted. I got $375 on it, but I paid $200. So as I always say, a profit's a profit. The person who did buy this, I do think this is a good investment. I do think this will appreciate, because art generally appreciates, and I was tracking the prices on these, and they did steadily rise over the last 10 years. So something like this, they bought for $375. Could be a $1,000 item. in 5 or 10 years. Looks like I sold this bird band from my buy trip. This is what the farmers will put on birds' feet to keep track of them. And this one is from the 1950s. I paid 20 bucks for it. 20 bucks in, $130 out, not bad. My dad also gave me the Star Wars Darth Vader Pez dispenser. This is worth about 80 bucks. I'm gonna cover Star Wars toys and like the whole Star Wars collectibles because there's a really interesting story behind the toy aspect and the toy collecting of it. So that'll be in a future episode of Pawn Man. What is going on, you guys? We are Between the Pawn. I'm Evan Kale, the Pawn Man, and I own a gold and silver business. So, how's the week been this week? Well, I'm doing a lot better than I was the last time I talked to you guys. My business is finally picking up. Word is getting out. I'm getting people selling me scrap. I just bought this scrap chain here for $310. It's 14 karat gold made in Italy. I'm gonna hang on to this for about a week and then I'm gonna scrap it. I threw it up on eBay for $700 because it says made in Italy. I strongly doubt I'm gonna get it. It's worth a shot, but I'm gonna sit on this for like a week. And in doing that, I've kind of decided I'm gonna adopt a policy of when I buy scrap like this, if it's nice, made in Italy, somebody might actually wanna wear it, I'll keep it for a week. I didn't used to do that at the old store, but it's a good opportunity for me to maybe make way more than I would get just melting it down, because the melt on this is about 380. So I'll make 70 bucks if I melt it, but maybe somebody wants to pay double melt because it's stamped made in Italy. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm glad that I got this. I also bought this. This is absolutely beautiful. This is a 14 karat cameo bracelet. It's got some coral on it. Coral with cameo is the most desirable. Usually when I get coral pieces, I sell them right away. So I just stuck this up. I paid $300 for this piece. Again, I'm asking $7 because, well, why not? Why not? And then check this out. Juliet went to an anime convention and she bought some kind of rare anime collectibles. So this is a Dragonite, Dratini Dragon or Dragonite. There we go. I should know this. This is a Dragonite Super Orb. And it's very collectible. It's in the original Japanese packaging. And she bought it for 20 bucks. And she texted me when she was at the convention. She was there on Friday night. She's like, I don't think these people know what they have. I was like, scoop it up. So we got this. We also got this Studio Ghibli collectible box set of these minifigurines in Studio Ghibli. I should cover Studio Ghibli on Pawn Man. Princess Mononoke is my all-time favorite movie. I'm a huge fan of Ghibli. Highly, highly collectible. The Walt Disney of Japan, even though Hayao Miyazaki hates that title. So we've had some great acquisitions this week. Business is picking up. The word is picking up. I'm finally getting people coming in here. Oh yeah, I fucked up on a watch. There's going to be, I think it'll be next week's episode. My second buy trip was kind of a bust. I bet we made $200-300 tops. It was not as good as the first time around. I don't know what to attribute it to. That was just kind of the way it shook out. Luckily, the cops didn't bother us this time. But I bought a watch and it was stamped 14 karat genuine. The lady's like, it's gold, it's gold. And I tried to buy it for cheap and she wouldn't let me. So I paid $300 for it. If it had been 14 karat gold, it would have been worth $1,500 just because it's so collectible and it works and it's an old Elgin. But unfortunately, it's gold filled. So it's worth tops 150. I paid $300 on it, so that was a mistake. And that kind of I was really happy when I bought it, and you guys will see in the episode, I'm just giddy. I'm like, oh fuck yeah, we just bought this watch, we're gonna make all this money. And then yeah, it turns out I put it up on eBay and 1 million people messaged me right away and were like, no, this is not 14 karat. So unfortunately, that was a mistake I made. I still make mistakes. I've been in this business for 2 years. That's it. I seem like I've done it for longer because I've thrown myself so hard into it, and I've read so many books, and I've just been in the front lines doing this business, doing the dirty deeds, and learning School of Hard Knocks style. But I make mistakes, and that's kind of part of the joy of watching this program and watching me grow, is I grow and you guys get to grow alongside with me as I share the knowledge that I acquire with you guys. I'm still figuring out if I'm gonna keep this camera or not. I might. I really, really like the size of this camera. And again, thank you Patreons for buying me this camera. Holy crap, I would have been so screwed if I would have broken that camera and I wouldn't have had my Patreons. So I thank you guys in the last episode. Thank you again, you guys. And again, I'm just trying to grow this show and improve it and make it the best show it can possibly be. And without you guys, without Patreon, there's no way that I would have continued this show. I'm so damn busy right now. I'm doing not just this business. I have a secret project that I'm working on that some of you guys are starting to to figure out what it is. And it is like there's not enough hours in a day. So without being able to hire an editor, I would have had to have quit YouTube. So again, thank you Patreons, and thank you my editor, Keenan. You guys are so great, and I just can't tell you how awesome it is to have this followership and have your guys' support. We're gonna be doing another buy trip next month. A dealer who I work with who does this professionally, he's on the road all the time. He says he makes $5,000 to $10,000 when he does it. He's gonna be helping me set up my next buy trip, helping me with getting ads and like doing the proper marketing so that, you know, we sat there the second time around. We only saw like 6 people over 2 days. It was a bust. So we're gonna be doing that again. The cameras will be rolling, and maybe we'll keep doing that because it makes for great content, and I do like it. It's just, I don't like breaking even on a 2-day buy trip. I wanna make some money. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. Be sure you're sharing my content. I'm not getting enough views, and I would really love to keep growing this channel. So post my videos on Facebook, Instagram, social media in general. Check out my books. Please become a Patreon. Again, there's a link in the video description. Spread the gospel of Pawn Man, and I will see you guys back here for another episode of Pawn Man. Later, guys.